you have Jalen Rose driving in a car, going somewhere, coming from somewhere, and he's talking. Now, to give you guys a quick backstory, Jalen Rose, and when you hear him singing that song, what he's referring to is the Biggie song, "You're Nobody," right? That's the name of the song. So he starts off the video singing that song, and then he goes on to say a bunch of things in what I believe to be a very cryptic message, a cryptic video. Rather, he was saying a lot of things where it left people to kind of read between the lines. So what we want to do is want to play exactly what Jalen Rose said here about his firing from ESPN, and then we're going to come back and react to his comments. Take a listen to what Jalen Rose had to say here.
You're nobody till somebody you. You're nobody till somebody you. Watch Casino. I'm the hip hop version of Nicky Tarantino. Ask Nino, he know. Green with envy. Anyway, the last one got cut off. That Notorious was hitting too hard. So, listening to that record actually is what made me want to go live. And like I said before, wishing you a blessed and glorious day. A couple of things. If you ever want to work in this industry, the thing you're going to learn real quick is people are too simple to even attack what you say. Because they're so vicious, they're going to attack you. Certain features about you, certain characteristics about you, certain personal things about you. And also in working in multimedia, it's like being an official if you good. Which means when the ref blow the whistle, whichever team get the call is happy. Whoever the call goes against, the team is upset. Might even get a technical arguing the call. So you could dislike what I say or agree with me or disagree with me. It's fine. All good. But note to everybody out there, if you want to do this, people ain't going to just attack what you say. They attack you. And also, being where I'm from, more than a jock that doesn't just shut up and dribble, that's a philanthropist that gives back to his community, I'm sicker than your average. I'm more of a threat. So there will be certain people with certain political beliefs that just don't like me because I think I'm woke. And that term has clearly been hijacked. And so, again, I didn't get a chance to elaborate on the point. And maybe I didn't stick the landing. Maybe it was an irrelevant point that I was trying to make about the Heat in Miami when they were playing the Knicks. And I referenced the fact that when you're in Miami, you got to be conscious of the sun because it creates dehydration and tiredness. If you've ever been in New York City, especially this time of year, or in Miami this time of year, it's a different lifestyle. When you're in Miami and you're not in the gym, you're laying by the pool, you're walking on the beach, You're not in your hotel room. You're outside enjoying the weather and enjoying the sun. It can dehydrate you. That's what I was referencing. And again, maybe it's an irrelevant point to most people. Maybe it's a wrong point overall. But I know that the Heat don't play outside. I actually played in their arena. But I do know this. When the Nuggets, who drafted me, have a game, the altitude matters. Not as much for the home team because they live there. It's an adjustment for the road team.
So you heard what he had to say. Now, to be quite honest with you, I think it was very difficult for the majority of us to decipher. He spoke about a lot of things, but he wasn't saying anything in particular. But I know a lot of what he had to say, because the video is actually much longer. It's about a 12-minute video, but we didn't want to play that because it's too long, right? We don't want to play that to bore you guys. But he actually went on to talk about, people attack you for who you are, and I guess instead of some of the things you say. Then he brought up the term woke, which is something I want to touch on momentarily here. I've been hearing the word woke get thrown all over the internet. And funny enough, I've been out of the States for a while, but I've been following what's happening in the States here and there. And here's my understanding of the term woke. Initially, I had heard the term in a Meek Mill song where he said something like, "Stay woke." And at the time, I thought that what Meek Mill was referring to at that time was like be aware or always remain on alert. And I think that what Meek Mill's probably meant, based on what I understood, was that be aware of the things that may be happening to you. I'm assuming in this case it's blacks. Like, be aware of the games and the games that are being played.